Hello, Taurus. This is your channel messages for the 21st of July. Taurus, you say I'm crazy. Falsetto. 'Cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Maybe you know that you're not the only one, Taurus. And because Taurus rules possessions, you have to be the only one. Especially when it comes down to running your own show, Taurus. Since Taurus rules work, I'm getting you want to be the only one responsible for your shit. And maybe you do know that there's other people who are trying to infiltrate your possessions, but I'm getting this is a time for you to be very possessive. So let's go ahead and go into your reading. I have loved you for many years. Maybe I am just not enough. You say I'm crazy. Woo, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. Taurus, when you call me baby, I hope you know you're the only one. Let's go ahead and go into your reading, Taurus. Let's see what's happening for you. First card out is Mars. Mars rules aggression. So I'm getting something about making you angry. Good morning, Goddess Trouble Clef. You were waiting? Oh my God. If I knew you were waiting, I would have done it first. My apologies, okay? If I knew you were waiting, I would have done it first, okay? Next time, tell me say you're waiting, so I just stop and do it first for you, okay? Great. No, I will not, I swear, because like you're waiting, you know? I do the readings for the viewers, but if you were a viewer waiting, might as well do yours first, right? Right? Can I get a wow? All right, let's go ahead and go into your reading. So we have Mars. Mars rules aggression. All right, let's go ahead and go into your reading. We have Taurus, see? You should have told me someone could have do it for you. We have Taurus, exactly. We're doing Taurus reading. Hi, Taurus. Hi, Trouble. Hi, this is you. So we have Taurus and Mars. You might have Mars in Taurus. So Mars in Taurus is not really physical signs. So you have Mars in Taurus. That's your placement. When you have Mars in Taurus, you're not really confrontational. You will, even if you're in a situation where you know you're right, you rather walk it out. You might get angry, but usually when Taurus get angry with logic. Usually you use logic, like somebody would cuss you or bounce you or do something manipulative or mean to you. Taurus will be like, yo, that don't make sense. The place was so big. Why you never walk around me? Somebody have you waiting for 30 minutes. And then we'll be like, I'm sorry, I forgot you. And Taurus will be like, you can't forget me. I've been in front of you. What the fuck you think I was waiting on? Because me getting you have Mars in Taurus. So usually Mars in Taurus, you're not going to fight. You will, you can, if you push to it. But your initial reaction is to always be polite. Because Taurus is a very polite sign. Taurus is them stubborn with their own situations. Them not stubborn for tell you sorry. Them not stubborn to accept help. Them just stubborn when it comes on to them navigating their own life. So I'm getting you have Mars in Taurus. It's a very dormant sign, placement. You're not gonna fight a lot. You might even not like to fight at all. You don't like being a confrontation at all. If you have Mars in Taurus, chances are every time you're in a one fight, you think that is the last time you'll ever speak to the person. And you said, we'll never speak to them again. Especially for how they make me feel. But you have Mars in Taurus. So it's a good sign as in you're not too violent. It's not a violent placement. Violent placement is like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in Mars. That's violent. If you have Mars, Leo, Mars, Aries, Mars, Sagittarius, you got more fighty. You have it in Taurus. You will hit, but perhaps they have to hit you first. Okay? So yeah, I'm getting you're the only one though. Come getting you get angry because someone's telling you you're not the only one. Maybe you're not the only one in the running of something, or it could be Taurus rules love. Maybe you're not the only one. There's a Libra there. I'm getting you really don't want this person to get angry with you. No, if it's a Taurus sun sign, I cannot promise what will happen to you. But if the Taurus is in Mars, chances are if you tell them, all right, you see the Taurus in Sun and you tell them they're not the only one, two things can happen. Them will either cry or hit you. If them Taurus is Sun. And of course, they will never ever speak to you again. If the Taurus in Mars, they might not hit you. They're not gonna hit you. It's in Mars. They will only hit if they have to self-defend. Because it's Mars placement. We have aliens. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm getting something. So you're not the. I know you're not the only one. So I'm getting something about you in a room full of aliens. Taurus, you're not the only one. So you're here walking around with fucking Draconium, acting like you're the first and the only alien to touch Canada. Bitch, there's many here. I'm not the only one. You should know that. I'm not the only one in Canada. So while you guys and make it look so fucking weird, bitch, I'm not the only one. You think me the only one here? Whoa, retarded. That's what you thought? You would think me the only one in this country? Bitch, there's enough here who live here before me. We have aliens. You are the only one. You alienated. Like somebody's trying to, I feel like somebody's trying to make it look like you're one of many. You're replaceable. I'm getting you're not replaceable. You're not one of many. Just like a fucking UFO. Chances are if you don't try to point out that you see me now, you'll never see me again. Me getting you are the only one. You have alien, Taurus. Let's go. We have under oath. No, I'm also getting something about a space program or an alien program. We're getting aliens, Taurus, and Mars. Okay, we have Mars. Aliens from Mars. We're getting something about the Martian. Something about a Martian. They come from Mars. If you don't, but they say men come from Mars. Is it something about a male alien? The alien is male. Come from Mars. I don't know if the alien Taurus or the alien comes from the constellation of Taurus. That is where, you see where the constellation of Taurus is in the sky? I don't know which planet is there. That's how where the alien come from. Now Taurus is Venus and Mars is Mars. Mars rule Aries, which is right beside. Me getting the alien where I deal with come under the constellation of Aries and Taurus. So usually when you know those movies when aliens come to Earth, them don't know what for them they don't know what to do. You know, kind of how I am in majority of the situations in Canada. When the aliens come to Earth, them don't know shit. You do that. How do you pay for a park? You pump gas like this, like am I pumping it right? The aliens usually don't know what to do. Them come from space to Earth, and you have to show them how for the things. Sometimes the aliens very clumsy, and the humans laugh at them because them say, "Oh, you're so clumsy, like you're an alien." You know, this is crazy, right? And it's weird because I've never seen aliens be affected by gravity. Out of all of the alien show them me ever watch, me never see an alien come to Earth and gravity affect it. Like it been to Earth, or like it already used to Earth's gravitational pull. Me getting something is underneath the constellation of Aries and Taurus. So we have aliens here. The female alien would have been a Taurus. The male would be Aries. The male come under Mars. Me getting something about two people. Me getting is a girl and a boy. Mars rules Aries. So if the girl is Taurus, the boy, because Aries is the first zodiac sign to come to Earth. That's the first alien. The first alien that came to Earth or that was visible by Earth was the constellation of Aries. After Aries come Taurus. If Aries is the man, Taurus is the girl. So I was getting, no, I'm not the only one. But this seems like a different story. I'm getting you're not the only one. There's another one out there. It's a man. I'm getting a boy and a girl. It's two of them. Aliens, two. It's a Gemini. I'm getting one is a girl. I'm getting one is a boy. I don't know how Gemini came up because Mars is ruled by Aries. So are you more compatible with maybe Gemini's air, Aries is fire, Taurus is earth. Earth and air will get along better than earth and fire. Taurus and Gemini, Taurus Aquarius, Taurus Libra will get along better than Taurus and Leo, than Taurus and Aries, then Taurus and Sagittarius. It could be that then, if it's not a, well, okay, blue, see, blue. Mars, it blue, even though Mars rule Aries, under oath, blue. Gemini come out, blue. But, okay, so maybe you have Mars in Gemini, you will tell a lot of lie, or you'll be very witty. You'll try to like roast somebody if they try to argue with you. You'll say, man, shut up, you fat bitch. Shut up, your hair looks fucked up. Because you're Gemini. So I'm getting, okay, so you're not the only one. Here's the two. One is a boy, one is a girl. Me getting both of one an alien. It's both of you, the boy, and me getting Gemini and Taurus. So go ahead and go into your reading. Taurus. So you're not the only one. There's a guy out there who's just like you. And I'm assuming they want you guys to breed. Because if you is an alien and him is an alien, they want to see how alien babies look. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into your reading. I'm getting something about, I'm getting him come from Mars. So if the Gemini don't rule Mars, Gemini rule Mercury. But if the Gemini come from Mars, for argument's sake, I'm getting that fucker full of aggression. Full of aggression. Because Taurus rules love. So Taurus going to be very submissive. Them going to be like, hi, how are you? Very, like, they're going to act like a child. They're going to act like a kid. They have childlike innocence. They have childlike love. Taurus rule Venus. They might act like a child, basically. They might act immature. Gemini with Mars, me getting in a beer problem. Yeah, fight every minute. Problem. Yeah, cuss off people. You just, yeah, come getting, if Taurus is the angel, Gemini would be the demon. If Taurus come from Venus, Venus is for girls, Mars is for boys. Yeah, the Mars, the boy who came from Mars, making things a Gemini. Making that fuck a love fight. In fight, yeah, Mars is aggression. They're gonna cuss off everybody. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. I'm getting you're not the only one. So here's your twin. It's a guy. I'm getting you and him is the same fucking person. Let's go. First card. Oh, no. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. First card out is the sun. Yeah, duh. Them want son to reproduce. Them want a baby. Them want a baby from Uno. Duh. If you and him is an alien, and Taurus is the girl and Gemini is the man, them want one baby. Them need to see how the baby look, how the baby come out. Would the baby be intelligent? How fast the baby gonna learn to talk? How fast the baby gonna learn to walk? At what age? Them gonna study the kid. Me getting them want your kid. Them want to observe your kid. I was hearing this morning that they want your daughter. Them want your daughter. They want your daughter. I don't know who's they, and I don't know who is the daughter, but me getting them want your daughter. So I'm getting them want your kid. So I'm getting, you're not the only one. We're going to give you somebody like you. It's a Gemini. I'm getting Gemini, Taurus, aliens. I'm getting Mars could be, you're going to have a boy baby. Maybe the baby going to be a boy. Them want to see how the baby look. I'm getting them want to reproduce. I'm getting they want two aliens to reproduce. We have the Page of Cups. We also have the Temperance. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you, Taurus. Yeah, I'm getting them want you. So I'm getting something about your future child. I'm getting it's going to be a boy. I don't know if I read the cards right. I'm getting you're dead when a boy turn like 16, 15, 17, you're dead. You might die when the kid turns 16. If you don't die when the kid turns 16, I'm getting when the kid turns 60. Okay, it's 15. No, it's 14. X1V, that's 14. You might die when the kid turned 14. If you don't die when the kid turned 14, when the kid turned 14, the kid going to display extraordinary special abilities because the kid can heal. You have a healing kid. Me getting a kid can touch you and heal you. Me getting you having an extraordinary baby. Cause me getting something about the month. Me getting like the baby can heal. Or me getting something about you gonna have a baby, and when the baby turn 14, the kid gonna save your life. Let's see if the death card don't mean death, but let's see if it comes out. Me getting you gonna have a baby. Me getting the boy, me getting the baby, him going to grow up to be a very, 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 very well-mannered boy. Okay? Me getting him all grow up to be like an angel, like an earth angel. Cause me getting 2 aliens that have a baby. They them going to have an earth angel, and me getting TAURUS, that's you, the mom. That's you. Me getting when the kid turned 14, the kid gonna save your life. I don't know. Me getting 14. Me getting not 14 years. Me getting in a couple years something will happen to you where you might lose your life. So me getting something about you having a baby with this Gemini right now. So 14 years later, your life can get saved by the same baby. Something like that. Let's go. We have the king. King, queen. That's a couple. No, Gemini and Taurus is not the same zodiac sign, but if Gemini is the husband, Taurus is the wife. Here's the husband and wife, king and queen of pentacles. Yeah, me getting you going to have a boy. And me getting the man didn't want a boy anyways, so I'm getting you getting a boy. Yeah, me getting the baby that come from Mars. The baby is coming from Mars. Maybe the boy is very, I don't think the boy is aggressive, because we have the 8 temperance here with the page of cups. The boy is very, 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 very well-mannered and sweet. Me getting him is a healer. Well, the dad's, I'm getting the dad is happy. He's a boy. Let's go. Yeah, we have a 2 of, me getting when they go be together, both of them. Me getting them bringing both of them together for have this baby. The baby going to be a Sagittarius, it going to be a Leo, or it going to be a water sign. If the baby is a healer, it might be it might be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because water rules healing. If that's not it, me getting something about the Gemini already have a 14-year-old, and me getting you going to make a second baby with him. So the 14-year-old going to have a new sibling. Is me getting you going to be 2 boys. You're not gonna have, me not seeing a girl come out. We have the 7 of, me getting them to try to stop it though. Me getting a Pisces is trying to stop this destiny from happening. So me getting a Gemini is supposed to have a baby. 14 years later, the baby will save the mom or save somebody. First of all, me getting the baby going to be very taken care of. The baby gonna have every fucking thing the baby wants. No, the King of Pentacles is very far from the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you and the Gemini are going to be together like for the rest of the life. I think them bringing you guys together so solely you can have this baby. No, the baby is underneath the King of Pentacles. And this morning I heard they're trying to take your daughter. So maybe me getting you and a Gemini coming together to have a baby, but the Gemini want to take the baby from you. Something like that. Because the king is over here, the queen is over here. We're not together, but the baby is underneath the man. Like the man going to take custody of the kid. One more. Me getting them a block the mom though. Me getting them want you for the baby, and after you produce the baby, them don't want you no more. Them going to give the baby to the man, and the man going to carry out something. Because me getting if the baby is with the man, your life might not be saved 14 years later. But if you're with the Gemini with the baby, your life might be saved. But in the reading, the baby is closer to the man. The baby not close to you. One more. The High Priestess. Okay, maybe that's why. And in the reading is the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Me getting something magic. Me getting alien. Me getting like the occult. Me getting a very, very... I don't know what, like... Me getting the baby I come out on a 5-star pentagram. Me getting I have a very special baby. Me getting you and the man is the same. We have King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. But me getting something about the man. I'm gonna take care of the baby, but you have a job for continue. The High Priestess. I don't know if you read cards or you're into astrology or what you're into. Come getting after you have the baby, you're not going to be permitted to sit down like a mother and care for the baby. Me getting you have to continue like your journey as a high priestess while the man watch the baby. So if they're not bringing you guys together in the name of love, them the sole purpose of you, of the Taurus and the Gemini coming together for reproduce is to have this special child. There's me getting the child going to be a healer. So maybe the child going to heal many people, but me getting the mom still have a job to carry out. The Taurus, me getting you're a high priestess. Or if that's not it, me getting you have a baby for this man, and me getting the man going to take care of the baby the whole time. Me getting the whole time, me getting you're going to be left to do whatever you want to do. You're going to be left to having a lot of free time because the baby's a boy. And me getting the dad wanted a boy. Me getting you're over here attending to clients, you're doing something. I don't know if you read cards or you become an advisor, and me getting the father is over here with the kid. Like the father said, I'll take the kid while I do this because this is not safe to have the kid around. Me getting something about like me getting if you have a kid, you will not lose your abilities. Me getting the kid going to have abilities based on the parents, and you still going to have your ability. Me getting something about like you're in a business, you work. Me getting like a spiritual advisor. But me getting a lot of people don't want to see this baby come. Me getting a lot of people. Bitch, me getting you have the Messiah. Me getting if them can block the Gemini and Taurus from having this baby, the prophecy won't be fulfilled. Me getting the kid again. But why would you block the angel? Because me getting it's like you have an earth angel. But me getting people that said, fuck this. But for make sure so the Gemini and the Taurus never reproduce. Because me getting the angel won't come back. The angel need a body. And the only way the angel can get a body is through a pregnancy. The pregnancy is going to be between a Gemini and a Taurus. And me getting something about me getting the guy come from Mars, but don't fear because the guy going to be very. Me getting a lot of people don't want to see this baby to be born. Me getting people that got evil eyes to your stomach. Me getting a lot of people might even try to sabotage the baby from being born. But me getting something about the aggression of the man will protect the baby. I feel like something very weird is coming together for you and a man. Something about me getting when you're pregnant with a baby, you feel like, every mom will say, my baby is a special baby, Me getting you feel very, very weird and special. Me getting you feel me getting you pregnant with this baby and you're saying like you feel like you levitate. Or me getting you pregnant and you have a lot of energy. Or me getting you laid up on the bed and you have a dream say you're up on the bed and levitate upon the bed. And you say, what the fuck am I pregnant with? Bitch, me getting you pregnant with an alien. Me getting is a healer. Me getting the constellations in the sky. Me getting the stars are aligned. When the stars are aligned, you and a Gemini going to have this baby. Me getting going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby boy. And me getting you're going to have a lot of help during when the baby born, you'll have a lot of help. Me getting the man now gonna leave the baby side. Him literally going to say you need to do something go on, no keep the baby. Again, I don't know if you and the man going to be together long term, but I do know that the kid will be taken care of. So even if you're doing there with the man, the kid will be greatly taken care of by the father. I feel like that's enough. I'm hoping that they don't want to. I'm hoping they're not trying to sabotage you for you to lose custody of the baby based on the fact that you have a very extraordinary child. So you never know. Maybe you have sex with somebody, you have the baby, and then the man take the baby from you. And you're like, I can't believe this guy did this to me. How him could do this? Him take the baby from me. Unless you're not the only one. The woman him there with can't have kids. You can. So I'm going to get you pregnant and take a kid. So him and the other woman can raise a kid. Maybe that's what it is. If that's not what it is, me getting me getting you and your counterparts, because the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are counterparts. Me getting on the way come together to have this miracle child. Me getting a lot of people don't want to see this happen. But me getting something about the guy coming from Mars going to protect you. Because me getting him very aggressive. Or him very hot-headed. I'm getting something about you having this baby or the pregnancy. I'm getting the guy going to protect you. Again, the man come from Mars. I'm getting him love fight. Him love protect you, okay? You know, I feel like before you had this baby, the universe, you know, you need a certain type of protection. You don't need support. You need protection. I'm getting that's where the man come in. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it here, okay? You're going to be pregnant with a miracle baby. you're going to have a healer little boy. Maybe the little boy will see people are cry. Old people are cry, and the little boy will go to the people them and talk to them. And the people are going to be like, oh, me getting is like a kid where if him see somebody a cry, he will go up to the adult and talk to the adult, and the adults will feel so, like the adults will say, you're a kid. I'm not supposed to be crying and venting to you. You're a child. And the way how the adults find the kids so adorable because the kid is attending to them a hug up the kid and I say them feel better. And it's a kid. It's a like little boy. And the big adult I say, I'm not supposed to tell the kid what happened to me. I'm not supposed to cry in front of the kid. You know, but me getting after the kid, I listen to you and say, what happened? You don't be sad. And the kid I talk to you, me getting a stop cry. Your kid is a healer. Me getting a lot of energy, like the energy of the sun. Me literally getting the sun going split into two. And one going be left in the sky and one going impregnated. Me getting something weird. We have aliens here. So something was written in the stars before you learn how to write your name. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. We're going to the next reading. So I will be back